still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it's...
It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Second and 10 now. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. Hits the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him... 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Second and 3 now.
Street. 79 Broncos.
They send the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
18, trap 60.
3rd and short here, trying to pass. Chased out to his right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th.
Here we go, set. Warriors 70. 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
They're going for this. He connects downfield on 4th. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
60
To throw, Milton. Throw secured by George Pickett. Offense up to the line fast. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Has it at the 7. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here. Putting the tight end in motion. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And in for the Dallas touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys start off well to tie things 7-7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
60
They send a tight end in motion. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Walker hauls it in. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these...
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. A conversion unlikely, but the offense is going for it. 4th and 13. Back now, pressure on its way. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Milton now. He's on the move. He's got it near the 8. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's good for our Cowboys. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. No. Ready?
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Aubrey now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1 play in, and already they're close to midfield. They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. They're going play action. He's got him. That's McBride. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Throwing now off play action. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Throwing off the play fake here. He's got it. Did he get the feet in on 4th down? Did he get it? No, they're saying he didn't get both feet in. Incomplete on 4th down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Launches one deep downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Here's Milton. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
That's good for our Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Milton back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready?
Tight end in motion left. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lion.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Buying some time right. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running with Walker again. Broke through the tackle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down. Staying with Walker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. This time it's a passing play. He's got him. That's Addison. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, a better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Running back sent in motion. Cut near the goal line. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles make it a 1-score game before halftime. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Eagles 14.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Working quickly here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 34. Short pass brought in. Get some space around midfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Tag 60 Bobcat. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Bronco.
Trying again following the sack. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Here we go, Shaq. 18 Raptor. 18 Raptor.
Now Milton to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. George Pickens the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. Airing it out to start this drive. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit.
Eagles 14.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now from the gun. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set, first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 40. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the Eagles' 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 5. Completed to his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Walker on 1st down. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Offense up to the line fast. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. A give up the gut to Walker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. To throw here on 1st down. Hits his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running up the middle, Dillon. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Going right back to Dillon. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throw is caught by the back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And they they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense in the hurry up here. First down from the red zone. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie us up 28-all. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Second and 6 coming up here. Running right, it's Williams. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it. But these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready, Cover 19, Cover 19. Cougar 19. Hut.
From the 48. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, here we go. Check out.
He's back to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Eagles have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And he'll get this across the 15 to about the 17. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 17. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. And now they're left with 4th and short. Looking to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Working quickly here.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 21. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys in range for a game-winning score. Third and 4 coming up now.
Street, tag, 60 Bobcat, ready.
Straight ahead with Williams. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's 4th down.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7.
Here we go, set, 79 Bronco. 7 Pirates.
Slot receiver headed left. Throwing now. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. Touchdown, Dallas. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, did they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. McBride hauls it in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. He'll look to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Setting up to pass. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. Has room down the left sideline. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. For the point after, here's Aubrey. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. Taken in by Smith. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Throwing now, Milton. That throw finds Pickens. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone.